What comes to your mind when you hear the term positive thinking? Do you ever find yourself wondering how to start working towards your goals? Do you believe it's necessary to take risks in order to be successful in life? Hello everyone and welcome to another brand new episode on my channel Bohemian Book Club. Today I'll be discussing the book, The Magic of Thinking Big, written by David J. Schwartz. David Joseph Schwartz Jr. was an American motivational writer and coach. In The Magic of Thinking Big, David helps you find a new path in your life. The book provides easy-to-follow methods to build a positive mind, eliminate disbelief and negativity, and achieve stepwise successes. It also teaches you how to turn on your creative power by doing more and being better at it. Most importantly, it teaches you to capitalize on the power of now. Hailed by Forbes as one of the greatest self-help books, this book will provide inspiration for fresh new ideas for how to live in a healthy and constructive manner, both on the outside and in terms of mindset. Before moving ahead, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Part 1. Hone your creative thinking skills. One of the most common misconceptions about learning is that it has to be done by memorizing and regurgitating information. Fact memorization provides a way to store pieces of information in your brain so you can recall them later. But sometimes you may struggle with remembering those facts because they're no longer regularly accessed. In order to become successful, you need to learn how to think creatively and strategically. You need to sharpen your creative thinking skills because that's what differentiates you from everyone else. Successful people always focus on improving their creative thinking rather than merely trying to remember facts. They are able to make connections between different ideas and concepts that are not easily connected by others. The most successful people are those who have a great capacity for creativity and they know how to use it. They can think outside the box and come up with new ideas that others cannot even imagine. One way to boost your creative thinking is by reading books that will help you develop a better understanding about different topics and the world around you. You should also try embracing new ideas, taking advantage of the opportunities you have to try new things, and spending 10 minutes each morning reflecting on how you are doing your current job in order to hone your creative skills. Part 2. Eliminate negative thoughts. Positive thinking is one of the most important skills to have in life, and it can be a key to success in any field. It can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. A lot of people go through a phase where they feel like the world is against them and that they are not getting any recognition for their work. Cultivating a positive mindset can help you overcome such situations. If you have ever tried to change your mindset, then you know that it's easier said than done. However, there are a number of ways to practice thinking positively. One way is by focusing on your good qualities and appreciating them every day. You can start by appreciating yourself for what you are doing now, such as getting out of bed, taking a shower, or even brushing your teeth. You can also write a pep talk that promotes yourself and highlights what makes you different from other people. You can do this by keeping a rundown of your strengths and successes so you can emphasize them in your approach. This practice can have a profound impact on your life and help you to live a happier, healthier, more fulfilled life. Another way to develop a positive mindset is by thinking about how you can make the world a better place for others. Doing so will help you realize whether what you're currently doing is in alignment with your values and put your efforts into something worthwhile. You will also feel more confident in yourself and be able to accomplish anything that is in your way. An example would be thinking about how you can help someone who is homeless, or how you can help someone in need by donating money or food. Part 3. Nurture relationships with the people around you. It takes a lot of time, effort and dedication to become a success. Successful people are not born with the talent to be successful, they are made by their own hard work. No one ever becomes a success on their own. They have to have someone who supports them in order to succeed. One such person is a mentor. A mentor is someone who will guide you through the process of becoming successful and provide you with all the necessary support that you need to succeed in your field. Also, sometimes, people need others to remind them of their strengths and help them overcome their weaknesses. For example, One person might be good at giving advice but not good at following it themselves. This person could benefit from having co-workers, friends and family to hold him accountable for the advice he gives. This is why successful people are committed to nurturing relationships with the people around them, because it makes their lives more fulfilling and meaningful. Part 4. Create a high-quality environment. As we enter into the future, it is important to prepare for what is to come. One of the most important factors in doing so is having a high-quality environment. In order to do so, you should make sure that you are surrounded by people who are positive and supportive in your life. You should also be open to advice from others who can help you achieve your goals and dreams faster than ever before. The way you think is influenced by what you see and hear. Your living space, the friends you have, and what you read affect your thoughts and processes. When you're in a good environment, it's easier to get inspired and create quality content. You'll find it easier to focus on your work and be more productive. As the world gets smaller, we need to make sure that our environments are of the highest quality. Make sure your home, study area, work area have the right amount of light, clean air, and good vibes, and your social circle comprises other successful people who will guide you and help you grow. When you do this, it will encourage you to grow as a person. For example, you live in a house with a yard where your dog likes to play. You have an office with lots of natural light, and you keep your phone on airplane mode during work hours so that you're not distracted by social media. Part 5. Cultivate a positive attitude. Have you ever been in an awkward situation where you had to approach someone, but felt like they were going to judge you? Well, if that's the case, then you're not alone. Most of us feel apprehensive while approaching others for help or advice, and we often get cold feet. However, having a positive attitude will help you to get the best outcome from encounters with others, even when the situation is a challenging one. An example of such an encounter would be a customer service call. If you are on the phone with someone and they are being rude or unhelpful, it is important not to take it personally. You can simply say something like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what happened," and then move on to the next step in your conversation. There are different ways to cultivate a positive attitude. One of the most effective is to make sure you're doing what you believe is morally right. You would rather be known as someone who does the right thing than someone who goes against their moral compass and does something that they know isn't the best thing for them or others around them. Another way of boosting your mood and putting a positive spin on your day is by looking your best. When you look good, your confidence goes up and the whole world starts looking brighter. You don't have to spend a lot of money on clothes or shoes in order to look good, just make sure that what you're wearing is clean and neat. Another way to maintain a positive attitude is to believe that everything you do in life is important and worthwhile. For example, if you're a writer, you might have to write for hours every day, even if it feels like the same thing over and over again. But when you do your job well, people will read your work and enjoy it, and probably get inspired by it. And that's why writing is important. Part 6. Getting rid of your fears by building up self-confidence. The number one enemy of success is fear. Fear can make you doubt your abilities, and it can cause you to give up. But if you are confident in your abilities, you will succeed. In order to build confidence, it's important to get rid of the things that hold you back from achieving your goals. For example, if you're a shy person and are afraid of speaking in front of people, then, with the help of a therapist, you can learn to be more confident and not let fear stop you from doing anything or speaking in front of people. Contrary to what some may believe, confidence is not an inborn skill. Even the most confident people need to work hard and have the right personal traits in order to build up their confidence. One of the best ways to build confidence is to start acting confident, even if you don't feel it. In order to do this, it's important to know what actions and behaviors show confidence. For example, dressing well, being polite, and smiling at people can help you portray a confident image of yourself to others. Also, try to make eye contact during class or presentations and sit in the front row in order to be seen. These actions help you build up self-confidence and create your own unique identity, which also helps you form new relationships. Part 7. Don't be afraid of failures. The most important thing about a failure is not the actual failure, but the lessons you learn from it. When we fail, we tend to blame external factors such as bad luck or irrelevant factors like circumstances. On the other hand, when we succeed, it's our own skills that lead us to success. Unfortunately, we can't always control what happens in our lives, and if something goes wrong or something goes right, we should be just glad that we tried and learned from it. Failures will always find ways to make excuses for why they failed and will find reasons why they can't try again. They look for all types of reasons, whether it be their lack of experience or lack of resources. Successful people, on the other hand, are not afraid of failure. They are willing to give it another shot and try again. Successful people confront the same challenges as failures do. What makes them successful is how they handle it and persevere to have an impact on their business or personal life. Part 8. Take actionable steps to achieve your goal. The most important thing to remember when setting a goal is to have a workable plan on how you will achieve it. A workable plan requires that you identify your target audience, define your goals, set the necessary steps for achieving the goals, and define a time frame by which you can expect to see results. However, every plan has a flip side. When setbacks occur, instead of feeling disheartened, see these as opportunities for improvement and learning. For example, when you are trying to lose weight, you might encounter a setback if you are unable to keep up your diet or exercise routine. However, this is an opportunity for you because it can help you identify what works for your body and what doesn't so that you can adjust in the future. Also, when you encounter a setback, instead of discouraging or berating yourself, focus on what you can do in the moment. For example, if you are struggling with writing your first blog post, don't put your energy into telling yourself that it's not good enough. Instead, take some time to read through other posts that have been published on the blog and see what they have done well. Conclusion. It's all about perspective when it comes to reaching your goal or striving for greatness. Successful people are motivated and driven by their own self-belief, regardless of how others are around them. Being confident, having the right attitude and staying positive can provide us with a framework that makes it possible to realize success and happiness in the long run. Thank you for watching this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Your comments, likes and shares are highly appreciated. See you soon in our next episode.